Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be breaking down consistent lead follow-up strategies. So I'm going to take you through and give you all the secrets that I've used to sell over $1 billion of residential real estate, the same exact lead follow-up systems that my team uses today to be one of the #1 teams in the state of Colorado. I'm going to take you through step by step so you really understand what you should be focused on to make sure that you have great success. So before you do that, would love it if you subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, make sure you connect with us. We're putting out great content like this every single week. So let's jump right in, okay? So when we talk about lead follow-up, the first thing we want to make sure we're very, very dialed into is that consistency is key. Well, Brendan, that seems pretty much common sense. I get it. I understand that you would think that, hey, that's a pretty known and simple fact. But here's what we do know. We know that when you're looking at lead generation on a high level, meaning that you are doing 100 plus sales a year individually and you're really cranking this out, that where most agents fall down is that when they put a lead in, they're not consistently following up with it on a regular basis. Now, the other statistic that's vital here is that we know that the highest level of percentage of sales that you're possibly going to have happens on the 8th plus contact. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it goes up by almost 80% success ratio after you've contacted that lead or nurture or client 8 plus times. So consistency is key, and what you need is a very simple and easy to follow process. Now, there's a number of different ways to do this. You can do this in your CRM, okay? So I'm going to talk about how to do that. You can do this with 3x5 note cards. So one of the most successful agents I've known, he had a 3x5 card stack with a rubber band around it, and every time he got a new lead, he would write the lead's name, phone number, and contact information on one side of the note card, and on the other side, he had a number of times that he had contacted that particular lead. He would go through that deck of cards. As he would add a new one, he would flip it to the back, contact them, follow up with them. If they were interested in doing something, he would then pursue them. And he would go on, and he could put this inside of his coat pocket, and he would move on through this stack. When a lead was done and said, hey, I'm done, I have nothing I don't want to work with you, no thank you, he would throw that 3x5 card in the trash. Okay? That's what I want you to think about in your business, is making sure that we're not keeping a bunch of unnecessary cards, and that we can manage everything by being able to stuff it into our pocket. It should be able to be wrapped with a rubber band, and it's that simple. But it's gotta be consistent. He would just work his way through the deck. New ones came in, old ones go out, all right? The next thing that we know is we have to time block, okay? Time block is massive to be able to have consistent lead generation. Yeah, I understand that, Brendan. Here's some pro tips on the time blocking that I really know will help drive this home for you. Number 1, never set an appointment in your life before 12 o'clock, ever. Never go on a buyer appointment, a listing appointment, a closing, an inspection. The only way to have success with lead generation is to do it in the morning, do it first, and remove all other distractions from your calendar so that you can accomplish this. Right? If you've got, I've got an inspection or a closing tomorrow at 10 o'clock, you're never going to get there. Now, people go to me, but Brendan, I have to schedule this tomorrow. They would only do 9 o'clock. That is ridiculous. People will work with your schedule if you are a professional. But my buyers only can be available to show it tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Pay someone to go show it. But Brendan, I have to pay someone to do it. Okay, but Brendan, I don't have any money. Then tell them that you have an emergency that morning, you have to change it to that afternoon, whatever it takes. And I'm not telling you to be dishonest. You, just like a doctor or a high-level professional, have to have standards with how your schedule works. And if you do not, it's going to be extremely difficult to ever have consistent lead generation and lead follow-up. Do this one thing. Hit me up with a comment or anything in the future, and then let me know how much success you've had with it. The people that I coach nationwide that are doing 100 plus, 500 plus sales, all these types of things, they all do this one simple thing very well. Okay? So the next thing is, are they a met or a haven't met? So when we're talking about real estate, right, what we're really looking for is we're looking at Mets and haven't met. So let's talk about that here for just 1 second, right? When we're talking about lead generation. So what we're looking at is we're saying, I'm trying to get people that are from my haven't met target group over to my very small met group. That's all we're doing. Haven't mets to mets. Okay? So a haven't met in your life is the phone book, a targeted group, right? Anybody that you haven't actually made contact with yet that you're trying to market to get them into your inner circle and then follow up with them and then use a 33 touch system to make sure that you nurture them. Then they will turn into dollars and repeat clients. Okay? That's what we're looking for there. Now, on the haven't met, this is a targeted group. So this could be expireds for sell by owners, your direct mail campaign to a neighborhood. On this one, this is going to be on a 1 by 12. Once a month, 12 times a year, I'm going to market to that group until they raise their hand. And when they raise their hand and they say, hey, I'm kind of interested, I'm maybe interested. This could be they fill out a form on your website. This could be that they call you, text you, respond to you, anything like that. And then you feel that they're going to be a MET, right? Someone that's in your MET database, your MET work, then you're going to start working on them and adding them to your 33 touch system. Okay, when we talk about 33 touches, we are going to have 33 touches every single year to market to this client. Here's mine, 12 direct mailers, 6 quirky and 6 informational. Once a month, something informational about real estate, the next month, something quirky and fun. Informational, fun, informational, fun. Then, that's 12 digital market reports. Okay, so 12 digital market reports. So again, when we're looking at this, right, we're going 12 direct mail, so 12 mail, okay, 12 market report, so market report, okay, then 4 phone calls, 1 phone call every single quarter, so 4 phone calls, okay, make sure you got those, then 5 personal touches. So Brendan, what does that mean? What is a personal touch? This would be something that would be very similar to the birthday card, a Mother's Day card, Father's Day card, whatever it is you know about them that's going to bring value to their lives, that they go, wow, I'm not just somebody in Brendan's database. He actually knows me, likes me, and cares about me. If they're a veteran, a Veterans Day card. If they love tacos, National Taco Day card. Whatever it is that you find out. But Brendan, what if I don't know anything? Very simple. Then you're going to do just simple handwritten note cards for your 5 touches, okay? But they've got to be in your database. Next thing, never miss the quarterly phone call. 1 phone call every single 90 days for the rest of their lives. Okay, we do a whole nother video on what to do when you make calls. I'll cover all of that. You're calling them with all kind of different things. You're 10, 25, 90. You've got a hot property. Can you help them be featured in your business spotlight? All the things we teach in our group coaching our elite coaching programs, we can cover that and explain to you how to build all of those things out. Okay, go to brendanbardick.com if you're interested. It'll change your life. Then pay attention to your customers. Make sure, right, as we're doing this, that we're taking detailed notes. So when you're in your lead generation process and you're doing lead follow-up, don't try to make sure that you're doing all this. If you're not really good at typing, take handwritten notes and then put the information in after your call session. That's a much smarter and more efficient way. If you're a typing ninja and you can have your headset on and you can be at your stand-up desk and typing in as they go, you're going to have hundreds and hundreds of people that you're talking to. In 4 or 5 weeks, you're going to forget what you had for lunch. You're going to forget who you talked to. You're going to forget all these things. You need to be able to reference notes very quickly and go, oh, okay, yeah, last time I talked to Susie, we talked about X, Y, Z. Okay, that's very powerful. So make sure you have that. And then, as we said again, have them on the 33 touches minimum. And when you do that, you're going to start producing referrals, business. They're going to know you, love you, like you. It will change your absolute life, right? So Hopefully you found a lot of value in this. I know it works for us. It really will change your entire business, but just think of those principles, right? Consistency is key. You have to time block. Identify your Mets and haven't Mets. Never miss a quarterly phone call. Pay attention to the customers and take detailed notes, and always have them on at least 33 touches minimum. All right? So if you'd like to have more information about anything we can do to improve your business, help your business, visit brendanbardick.com. Hit the like button, drop me a comment. Let me know what other questions you have about real estate, any future videos I can bring you. And as always, I wish you great success.